and sometimes we do carry the scars of other people's sins, and hello, hi everyone. This is Lutling Hambule. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new, I'm happy to have you here. Please join the family by subscribing. So in today's video, I'll be talking about healing. This is one of the topics you guys wanted me to go into detail on. If you want to interact with me for such videos, please do follow me on my Instagram. So let's get down to it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So yeah, I feel like when it comes to healing, it's such a broad topic. But yeah, I want to say that I didn't have to heal from like a very traumatic experience or anything like that. So my advice, honestly, I don't think it's for people who went through very deep stuff. So yeah, I just want to say that if it doesn't seem as if I'm accommodating every situation, I do apologize for that, and I do not take light of things. I don't like to believe that I take light of things. I'm a very deep thinker, and I don't like undermining or invalidating people's feelings. So please don't feel as if I am not talking about deeper situations, because I've never went through something very traumatic and I wouldn't necessarily know how to navigate through it. So yeah, anything that I'll be sharing will be based on personal experience, and it's just ended based on what I've experienced or a conversation I've had with friends or family. So when it comes to healing, I really do feel like for me, a lot of healing that I had to do was really rooted in unforgiveness, and I couldn't heal or move past a certain situation in my life because of how much anger and how much unforgiveness I had towards certain people. And the moment I let it go, and the moment I just chose to forgive and let it go, honestly, I started seeing, more positivity in my life, and started realizing that there is so much power in forgiving people. There is so much power in forgiving yourself. So I really do feel like healing really just requires us to let go of certain things. It requires us to forgive even the people who didn't ask for forgiveness, because sometimes we think we're going to heal once you get closure. And what I understand from it is that some people are not ready to have the conversation that you want to have. So if you're going to base your healing on a conversation with someone, it might take you longer than necessary, because they say time heals. And for me, I've never necessarily agreed with that statement, because you can be stuck in a situation for 20 years and have and not heal or get over a situation. Someone else could be stuck in a situation for 6 months and heal completely. What I think is that time heals when you actually make an effort to heal. So yeah, so you can have all the time in the world, but if you don't initiate the healing, and if you don't take necessary steps to heal, you are not going to heal. Nothing is going to change in your life. And no matter how much sorry we might like start feeling for ourselves, it will not change the fact that something has happened, and the fact that something is not happening right now. And it's just like time being added on. I don't want to take away from people who believe that. I just feel like I don't understand it necessarily. And yeah, so what I think is just that with time, you choose what you want to do. You choose what you want to let go and what you want to hold on to. So yeah, um, unforgiveness really just makes you stay in the position or in the moment where you were wronged, right? And it's just like no matter how much you try to move on, if you constantly see this person or these people that hurt you, it takes you back to that moment, takes you back to the times they wronged you, and you're just like angry at everyone and everything around you now because you are triggered. And yeah, and also healing is not a straight line. I feel like sometimes we're very hard on ourselves, thinking that, oh, okay, now I'm fine, and then if in 6 months something happens and you are like losing your mind in a way, or like you're very emotional, you think that you're not healed, or you think that I don't know, you are just never going to heal. It's okay. It's okay to feel not okay sometimes, and admit that this did hurt you, but you don't want this to be your identity anymore. You don't want it to be your story, because you are made for so much more, right? There's so much more that has to happen in your life. You don't need to be stuck in that moment. You don't need to have someone have so much power over your actions, over your day, over your life, because um we think that it's just like I'm validated to feel like this is how I should be feeling. That time they're out there living their best lives, and no amount of unforgiveness or anger will ever change, how the situation itself, and how they kind of like don't care about the situation. So it's just a very emotional thing, and sometimes we do carry the scars of other people's sins, and which is why it's very important to be rooted in God. I recommend God so much, because of how I've seen Him in my life, and it's very unfair. It's very unfair to carry the scars of other people's sins. Um, but it's like, I don't know how to put it, but then the Bible does say he works everything for our good, everything for our good, and sometimes people hurt us because, they didn't mean to. Sometimes they didn't mean to, and I'm talking based on people who didn't mean to hurt you, not those who actually go out of their way to come and just disrupt your life. Sometimes people hurt you unintentionally, and I think the best thing you can ever do for yourself is saying, I judge people based on what they did, but I expect to be judged based on my intentions. So I kind of like change that. You know what? They had good intentions, just that they didn't do it properly. They, like, whether it's good intentions, it did hurt me. Admit that you're hurt, and then just forgive, and let it go. But as I said, that deeper things, man. Like, I feel like I was hesitant talking about this topic, because there's so many things in the world that we do not understand, and not everything is black and white. So some people are really have to heal from families. Some people have to heal, from their mothers, their fathers, and you can't just say, get over it, life, you have to move on, la la la, it's never really like that. Some things you just really, you can have the best motivational speaker talking to certain people about, healing, and they can't receive it as much as how they would receive it if God took over, and He Himself, you know, speaks to you through a person, or through reading the word. It's just healing is a very, very touchy topic for me, and I don't want to, like, offend people because I'm speaking on things I do not know. Because honestly, the only time I ever had to heal from something is either a friendship or just like an absent parent, literally. So I don't have much experience from having to heal from families, and all that very deep other stuff. So yeah, healing for me right now, I would say it is really rooted in forgiving a person, forgiving yourself, and it's really, really possible if you really give your life and allow God to teach you how to heal. I had to learn how to forgive myself, how to forgive a friend, so it's a very like different for everyone. It's never a straight line. So I hope this video did help you, and I hope you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and share your tips on how anyone can heal, or how you've healed from a situation. We are all here for positivity and just sharing ideas with each other. I love you guys, and thank you so much for the support. I love it so, so much.